What's up, everybody?
The emergency broadcast system.
You are now witnessing the Eddie Block and Joe Block Show.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know.
Yo.
Drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls.
Let's roll.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show.
What's up, Lee? What's up, Sharon? Daydream Believer. I am feeling better.
If you agree or disagree,
Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I gotta do something. There we go.
We got 2 hours to chat.
Copy this so I can share it. What's up, Mr. Nice Guy?
Let's roll. Drunk and Eddie, Carol, keep him in check, along with John.
What Eddie got?
Steve Pence, Johnny Yuma, he got the right diet.
New
Mr.
stuff.
Nice Guy, looking heavy, I might try it. Maddie, Courtney, and Evil Knievel, we all know the Lord is coming back for his people. Come get some Jay, yeah, trade for Trump. We all love Willow Pie, Britt got the plug. What's up to Kim Tone? I got to say hello to Julius Newman, Ringo Brothers, me Vato, Emily Graham, got the Linko like Pronto. Jim Bob's the silly guy, Deborah's head honcho. Gene Speck and Gene Smith, don't confuse him. Boris might snap off, he's sick of this looting. Richard will pull up and give retribution. So dawn, break of dawn and the Susan.
Sorry, gotta do something real quick. There we go. I got a new phone, so I had to log into everything again.
These minds just might lay you out. If you wild out, Carol will put you in timeout. You can come test the chat and find out if you're anti or BLM. You can ride out. Yo,
There we go.
it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the
One more
side,
spot.
ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We
I almost
got 2
posted it to
hours to
Ben's
chat
page.
like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. What's up to Carla, Andy in Colorado, Nagasaki, Dara, Nicole. We all
What's up?
Americans got rights
I'm doing
on
better,
our
Sharon.
real
We'll talk
mega
about it in a
sheep, brother,
second.
never sorry.
Such hit for Trump. Oh, patriotism. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What's
up, Paul? Lion.
Nordic, Teresa, and Josephine, all patriots, yeah, we know the team. Diaz
Got
brothers
Paul.
keeping their eyes peeled. Biden sucks, yeah, we seen the steal.
Eddie's back on his diet.
And AJ Alexander, my love and my mini me, you my man, bro.
Trying some new things tonight.
DJT and Sugar and Brownie.
Heck
and
yeah,
Panda
thank
and
you,
Rooster.
Patreon.
Bree and Al from Idaho. Downton and Dorothy ain't no rhinos. Everybody in the chat, no shady links. If I write another verse, Corey's paying me. Cajun Marine Offlet, David Aguilar. Yeah, we some
What's up, Steven Atkins?
Eden, Daisy, and
Did y'all miss me?
122, it's time to rally. Yo, it's
Back on the
Eddie
diet.
Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got
Ooh, I can't wait till December 31st.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls.
Let's roll. What's up, Dottie? What's up, Snooki? Oh my gosh, you know how we haven't seen in a while is Eden. Where's Eden at? I'm gonna have to text that chick. What's up, Texas born? Oh, thank you, Snooki. Yeah, I missed you guys too. I'm gonna I bought a green little fabric to put back here. We might have a little green screen action going on soon. I also got the paint. I just don't know if I should paint this. I got the green screen paint. Heck yeah. Dude, when I played this song in my truck, it stumps. I am not joking around.
You forgot the one in the chamber!
Oh, what's up, everybody? How you doing today? I'm feeling better. Yeah, where is Willow? Today might be a little, I don't know, I'm trying something new out just because I should load up Zoom. I'm trying something new today because when I was at my house, I had 1 gigabyte internet streaming, so now I don't. So now I'm running, this is a cell phone Wi-Fi. It's like a cell phone, basically. It's a hotspot. So that's how you guys are watching the show now. So I don't have as much speed as internet up and down as I did before. And I always hated Fox because you always had to wait for their stupid commercials. So we're gonna try something different today. Paint a board. Well, I bought Sharon. I bought a green fabric, so that should work. You guys want to see my cabinets? I got nice cabinets in my trailer. Aren't those nice cabinets? A little carbon monoxide detector here. But yeah, I wasn't feeling good the other day. You know, I've been moving. Was that Jeannie? Man, sorry. So I was moving and, lifting heavy stuff. I mean, I'm still doing stuff. Like, I just finished working on a fence for Donnie because he needs a fence because Donnie's a little runner. Like, the 3 girls, they can run all over this property and they won't leave the property. But this little butthead, I'm afraid he will because the other, 3 times now in the last 2 weeks when I've been out in public and I opened up the door and he got out before me, I had to chase his ass. And he doesn't come back when you call him. So he runs for 20 minutes and then when you call him, then when he decides he wants to come back, then he'll come back. But I mean, he is Donald J. Trump, right? So, you know how Donald J. Trump gets to do whatever the heck he wants. Freaking spoiled little brat. Okay, come on, Brownie. You want to come say hi? Come on. Come on. Come on. This little girl. Come on, Brownie. So, my stepdad has a fence over here for the house, so his dog can't get in and out. Well, Brownie is small enough to fit through the gaps in the fence because it's like it's wood, but then it's a wire, kind of deal. Well, Brownie can just walk right through there. So my stepdad says she knows when I'm cooking or when I'm doing anything because she goes in the house and she hangs out with my stepdad more than she hangs out with me now because he gives her treats. Tons of treats. Come on, Brownie. Come on. Oh, there she is. My little FBI attacker. There we go. There's Browners. Turn around. Look at this way. Turn around, sweetheart. I also lowered the quality on the stream. I used to do high quality. Now we're just in regular 720p, so it might not look as clean. And I'm using I gotta hook up another thing. Hey, get down, mamas. Anyways, so yeah. So she's a little brat. So get this though. I'm building a fence for Donnie. And actually to keep all the dogs in here. So that way, I can just leave the door open like I did at my old house. They can run in and out whenever the heck they want. So my stepdad says, do me a favor. When you build the fence, make a way so Brownie can get in and out so she can come in the house and be with me. That's how spoiled this little girl's getting with my stepdad. He's like taking total care of her. Oh, I'm going to scoot over. I don't know why I'm sitting on the very end over here when I got this whole entire area. Much better. A little more room. So, yeah. Yeah, guard dog Brownie. My nephew came over today and, Sugar's barking. And I'm like, you don't got to worry about my Pitbull. You got to worry about Brownie. I guess let's just start this meeting. But, yeah, so I've been busy. Doing all kinds of stuff. Just working nonstop around here, helping my stepdad out, do stuff there. So anyways, I hope everybody's having it. Oh, we already got our thumbs down. All right. Some of the haters are in here already. Man, did you officially sell your house? Yeah, I officially sold my house. My house is no longer in my name. It is no longer in my name. It is in the new owner's name, and they can deal with it. Yeah, so I'm happy about that. Ooh, what browners? Go lay down, sweetheart. So yeah, and then like Donnie's getting much, much, much better because I got to take him everywhere now because I'm afraid he'll like if I go into my stepdad's house to go talk to him or like we had pizza the other night, Donnie freaks out. And he's like, "You're with that other dog," and just like he howls and he cries. You could probably hear him for like a mile. So it's such a pain in the ass having him like that. So I take him everywhere with me now. Like yesterday, I had to go to my trailer wasn't perfectly level, so and I couldn't get it up high enough because I guess there's such a steep angle right here. Oh, thank you, Willow. And so what's up, Sagittarius? Uh, how am I gonna bring you footage of Daisy? No more footage of Daisy, probably. I don't know. But so I was trying to raise it up to level it, and when I have these special things to lift it up. But when I started lifting it up, the trailer started going forward. So I had to go get some chucks. Chucks are or where you put in between the tires so it won't move forward. So Donnie and I went down to Clovis to go to Walmart, and like, all right, this is gonna sound really dirty, but it's Eddie. I walk in and everybody wants to pet Donnie, right? So I see this beautiful blonde lady with this really low cut shirt. Just, oh, things are popping out. Let's just put it that way. And I'm sitting there and I look at her and she's looking at Donnie. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, okay, hey, would you like to pet Donnie? And she's like, can I? And I was like, sure, come on over. You know, I enjoyed what I got to see. So it was good. I miss you too, Kim Tone. So I'm feeling better. I might be a little out of it today because finally on Thursday I sent a message to my doctor. I'm like, look, I've been in a lot of pain. I've been moving, and I showed him pictures of the stuff I moved and like my trailer stacked up. And I said, is there any way I can get a couple days of pain meds? So he finally gave me some pain meds. So I took some just now because I'm hurting. But yeah, so but yeah, this is a nice trailer. Maybe tomorrow when the fence is all done and I got stuff more cleaned up, I might show you guys a little video of how I did it. Am I the guy in all the Antifa videos? Which are you thinking I'm Dustin, that dude in the wheelchair? No, I'm the guy that he's afraid of that he runs. I am a conservative. I am not an Antifa member by any means. Antifa can go fuck themselves, right? But if you mean all the videos of the guy in the wheelchair chasing after Antifa and getting in fights with Antifa, then yes, that's me. I've gotten in many fights with Antifa. Many. Some guy tried to steal my water bottle, got it back. Let's see, some punk in Sacramento took a punch at me, so I punched him back. Some guy swung a chain on me. Alright, guy. Do I look like stupid ass Dustin? What's up, Lillian? Hell yeah. So, how's it going, everybody? I'm gonna start doing some videos from here in Yosemite. I'm gonna go take you guys around Yosemite, show you guys some cool stuff, because I'm right here near Yosemite now. It's gonna be fun. In what? How many days till we go to Vegas? I'm gonna be in Vegas October 8th. Can't wait for that. Just waiting for Drunk Uncle to get here. What's up, sheepdog? Don't take no shit. Hell no, I don't take shit. You should put the trailer on some cribbing blocks to make it more stable. I've got a whole bunch of jacks. What the hell was that? What app do I have open? Oh, it's Facebook, I think. I don't know why I still even have Facebook. Nobody needs Facebook. Facebook sucks. Right? What's up, Hammer? How you doing? So yeah, as soon as Drunk gets here, we'll start the news. I made the mistake. I had to. So I didn't want to leave my stepdad with all the 3 girls that I have here, because he's not used to feeding them and stuff like that. 11 more days to go till we go to Vegas. So yeah, we're gonna be in Vegas from October 8th through the 13th. We're gonna have freaking we're gonna be out on the strip. We're gonna be going everywhere. Donnie J. Trump is gonna be with me. So we're gonna. If I can get to a freaking win, I'm waiting. I have a Windows computer. I just gotta get a screen. I can't hook this up properly until I have a Windows computer. I don't know why they don't let you do it on a freaking Mac, but so monitors coming in Thursday. So we'll have my live view going. We're gonna have a lot of fun in Las Vegas, guys. We're gonna go shooting. All the people coming with me, or they're gonna rent scooters, and we're gonna on one day we're gonna cruise the strip. Everybody's gonna be on a scooter with me. What else? I don't know. I've been sick, so I haven't been paying attention to the chat, but I just know I looked the other day and I had like 500 missed text messages. So they got some kind of plans on. They got some kind of plans gone. Stripping will be going on, maybe. I don't know if I'll see that. If I'll show you guys. Am I gonna live stream slot machine action? I don't know if you can live stream slot machine, to be honest with you. But I don't really play the slots. If I'm gonna gamble, I'll be playing poker. Little Texas Hold'em. You know. October's deer season, no out-of-state travel for you. Right on. There's deer all over the place up here. Well, Matt, you know. Yeah, we're going to have fun. Kimtone's going to be there. I think we're going to have to worry about Kimtone. And then Gene Smith is going to be coming. What's up, Lisa? It has been a minute. And so Gene Smith's going to be bringing her daughter, Shelly. So it's going to be fun. Drunk Uncle's going to be there. We're going to go find Drunk Uncle a prostitute because he said he's never seen one in person. And maybe I'll have a little fun with them with one. Who knows? We'll go find them one of those real nasty ones, you know. Speaking of drunk, it's only 6:19. You're never going to get to cross the border again. You're considering becoming a refugee running from your tyrannical government, right? Hell, we should all just go down there and, you know, claim asylum and come back and get, like, money to go wherever the hell we want, right? Freaking Joe Biden, I mean, oh my gosh. Drunk's not here yet, Lisa. We're waiting for him. Can you ask for political asylum? Can you ask Mexico for political asylum? You know what Mexico would tell you? They'd be like, go fuck yourself. Only first-degree assault? Oh, man. We're going to have to look that up. I didn't know the Chinese shooter got arrested. I think Drunk mentioned it, but let's look it up. I didn't even look that up yet. I didn't even think. Let's see. Let's see. If they you probably got to search hard to find that in the news, right? Reporting police. Let's see. You can't even find it in the news. Can't find it anywhere. You're going to Tijuana? Oh, going to Tijuana now is scarier. Oh, here we go. The Olympian of the Seattle Times. The Seattle Times actually show it. All right, let me do this. We're gonna have to we'll show this one. We'll put this to the links. It's like real short. I wonder if it's the same person that I was shown who it was. Could it be? Could it be? You never know. And like I said, we're trying something different tonight. I ordered a new computer, which comes in very soon. Comes in October 5th, they said. Oh, man, I can't read that like that. Oh, well, we'll just read it this way. So, yeah, so hopefully when the new computer comes in, we're going to have a new setup. I'm going to do, a new program. Go to, and you know, okay, a tiny shooter was arrested, first-degree assault. Man. You're sitting, all right, so if you guys are sitting next to each other on the couch watching me, then y'all better kiss each other or something. Dude, I've been watching Chicago Fire lately. Now I really want to go to Chicago again. I haven't been there for a while. It was like a year and a half ago. Oh, I got a crazy email today, too. Oh, my gosh. You know, I'm going to have to read this email to you guys after Drunk Uncle gets in here. It's saying, what's up, Nelly? It's all about, what's up, Dude, happy birthday, Future or Braden. Braden, why did you change your name? You know you're not supposed to have that name. You got a new phone number? Alright, buddy, so text me your new phone number so I know. Hopefully you got a new iPhone. I did. Because Verizon had this thing, if you have a cracked anything on your phone, they will give you a brand new iPhone 13 Pro for free. For free. So I got a brand new iPhone 13 13 Pro for free. No questions asked. All you got to do is trade in your old one. Oh yeah, the shooter hopefully the shooter ratted on people. Ooh, Truth, you're gonna get me in trouble saying that, bro. But happy birthday. Happy birthday, Braden. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to start traveling. So, I was gonna do it right away. And my truck just not ready yet. Where the hell is a drunk uncle? And so, what's up, get some? The IRS are sending out letters. I know I got a story on the IRS coming up. Real life is like cracked phone coming up. Yeah, just go to Verizon. They'll give you up to I traded in an iPhone 12 Pro. So hold on a second. Before you do that, I guess I should have made the comment saying they give you up to enough to pay for the iPhone Pro 13. But that's only because I traded in an iPhone 12 Pro. So you gotta realize that. So, dang, these girls are just chilling. Where the hell is drunk uncle? Dude, did I not set up the Zoom meeting right or something like that? Let's text his ass. Where are you, drunk uncle? We're waiting. Jeez, I got 40 new messages right now. I keep getting some Venmo. Are you guys getting like a dear Venmo user? Let's see, what does it say? I don't know how. It's got to be a scam. Where is it? Where'd it go? Dear Venmo, you have been selected to receive a free gift. The minute you hear that, you know it's a scam. Anybody watch the UFC fights on Sunday? Drunk uncle was not happy. His fighter lost. There was some badass fights though Saturday night. I enjoyed some, and then like the heavyweights that were boringer than shit. But like the ladies fighting and the little featherweights fighting and the lightweights, oh my gosh, those guys were just kicking ass. You got your son's hand-me-down 8. My stepdad has an 8. I just got my stepdad a 8. You can still just use apps and shit. Right on. You're gonna ask drunk uncle who won the DS fight? Yeah, I bet you are. Get some. That's the only reason you probably came in today was to mess with drunk uncle. He must be having a bad day, cause he's not here yet. He had to go get beer or something. No alcohol here for me. So how did everybody do while I was gone? I know you guys miss me, right? I know you guys miss me. I know Dottie got to meet General Flynn over the weekend. Oh yeah, the small fighters were good to watch. Oh, see, yeah, she must have been thinking it when I was saying it. Uh-oh, trade for Trump took something back. Oh, thank you, Minnesota Madman. Yeah, I'm feeling better. You know what it is, folks? So I was just moving, and my pain is bad all the time, right? So when I feel more pain, my always doctors always tell me, if you feel a little bit of pain, you need to go to the hospital right away, because I have such a high threshold for pain. But my pain was bad over the week, and it got so bad. Do you know when people get so in so much pain that the pain makes you throw up? Well, that kind of started helping. That started happening to me. I started throwing up because I was in so much pain. And so I was like, well, shit, I better not do the show. And I took Friday off, but the rest of the days, no, I kept moving because I'm here at my stepdad's house, right? And I got stuff over there, I got stuff over here, and I had to build a fence for the dogs. And I just don't want to be a burden on him, so I was trying to get everything cleaned up. Grinder, your favorite thing to do when Eddie's gone? I know, right? How was it? It was, My brain's freezing right now. Sheepdog was texting me the other night, and Sheepdog was like, "Eddie, dude, it's so boring without your show every night." I'm glad to hear that, guys. I'm glad you guys enjoy my show. I just don't know where Drunk Uncle is. I wonder if he's all right. I wonder if I should start doing the news without him or what's going on. If he's driving, I know he doesn't answer his phone. And I don't know if this new phone is hooked up to Bluetooth here. Let's see. Turn on Bluetooth. Let me pair a device. Let's pair it to Eddie's iPhone. But is it the iPhone in the back? Or is it this one? Let's see. Let's call Drunk Uncle. I don't even have freaking Siri set up on this one yet. I'm waiting for my new what do you call it to come in. Oh no, it's not on there. It's not connected. Let's see what this guy's up to. Got some new cables for this. Hey, what you doing?
Pulling into my driveway.
Okay, you had me worried there. I was checking on you.
Oh. Yeah, I'm usually in there about 5 minutes earlier.
Okay, well, we'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be in there in about 2-3 minutes.
All right. Talk to you later, man. Bye. All right, he's coming. Yeah, I moved. The truth. What happened is my stepdad, was talking to me before about helping him out and moving up to help him out. And we were at, what's up, Bree? We were at Sam's Club. Yeah, we were he goes to Sam's Club. So we were at Sam's Club, and I get a phone call, and they're like, "Would you like to sell your house?" And I was like, "I don't want to sell my house." And my stepdad's like, "Why don't you just ask him how much?" And I was like, "All right, how much are you offering?" And they asked some questions, and they said, "We'll call you back in a little bit." And they made me an offer, and I was like, if you give me a little bit more, give me this number, and I'll do it. And they're like, "If we give you that number, will you sign today?" And I was like, "Sure." So they gave me my number, and so I sold my house. And so yeah, I'm totally out of my house. That was a junky house. I was just having troubles. I was depressed in that house, That was a house me and my ex-wife lived in, and that's, just a lot of stuff. So I was like just glad to get out. No, you can't, Mr. Minnesota Man, we don't talk shit to anybody except for liberals. So no, I don't want to use homophobic slurs. I don't want to be known as a person that does that, right? We're all trying to be good here. So no homophobic slurs. Please. No any kind of slurs. All you can do is you can call me a little cripple motherfucker. That's it. Because I'm allowed to say that, because I am. I know, I'm thinking about starting a new thing called My Crazy Cripple Life, and just doing like a 4 or 5 minute daily, like what happened to me during the day. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely happy now. I am. I'm very happy. So I still got a little more to move. I gotta rake up all the area, because there's pine trees all above me. So I gotta rake up all these needles and, branches and stuff, so it doesn't get in the dog's feet. But I'm happy. I'm very happy. Just waiting for Drunk Uncle to get in here. We can ask how his day's going. Right? Let's see. We haven't heard my old song in a while. You want to hear my old song? Mr. Nice Guy doing this one real good too.
You watching EddieBlockFilms.
I look refreshed, thank you.
You watching EddieBlockFilms. EddieBlockFilms.
Oh yeah, I took the money and ran.
EddieBlockFilms. EddieBlockFilms.
Yeah, I like the new phone so far. I haven't really tried it because I've been afraid. Because I don't have a case for it. So, but yeah.
Getting facts ready, keeping all the cameras steady, audio ready, so unlock, yep, and unload. Patriots.
Oh, you're putting your clothes, you're supposed to take your clothes off. Oh, thank you, Bree.
Film show, EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms show, EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms.
All right. right, guys, is this a show for me to tell you the news or for you guys to tell me how to live and do all my stuff? I got this. Don't worry, guys. We got everything under control. We got it, you know. I appreciate the advice. I do, but I got it. We got it. I don't know. I'm not good at taking advice. Is that bad? I guess that's a bad thing. I don't take advice very well if you haven't noticed. What's up, God rides a Harley? You're not gave a $20 to $20? Oh my goodness. Oh, you were the one paying Obama back in his high school days. Oh, I got it. Now I know. Hell, the truth, when I come to Chicago, I'm gonna find some young women, I thought. Ooh, I've been watching the Chicago Fire. Ooh, there's some hot ladies on that show. Mm-hmm. There he is. Finally, Drunk Uncle's here. Holy jeez Louise. It's the Drunk Uncle.
Hola.
Hooah. Alright, let's do a share screen. Let's see, we'll share this screen with them.
Your video isn't turned on.
No, because I don't have a lot of service now, so you don't need to see my face because you can see it on here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do that to save us on some. What do you call it?
Bandwidth.
Yeah, that's it. To save on bandwidth.
Data.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. Give me a second, and I'll have Drunk Uncle in here. Where are you, Drunk Uncle? Whoa, that's way too big. I don't have a lot of service now, so. There we go. And he's cutting his own face off, guys. That's not me doing it to him. So how was your day? You got home a little late. Was it a bad day? Oh, that bad. Who you want to kill?
Oh, no. I was doing that because you said I cut my face off. I was like,
oh, I thought you were doing it because you're saying you have a bad day at work.
Oh, no. The day was fine. I just had a friend come in. He generally hangs out till closing.
Oh, right on.
So, yeah.
That
a few
person.
minutes. And then and of course, I had to stop and get some adult beverages.
Oh, of course. So how's the gym working out for you? You still doing the Y?
Yeah, I've only been twice because let me say hey to.
Be careful, Getsum's in here, and you know why Getsum's in here.
Yeah, I know. Dorothy, Sharon, Kim, Sagittarius, Paulie, Lillian. Sorry if I missed anybody. What was I saying?
About the Y. The YMCA.
Yeah, I've only been twice because the first day I overdid it.
Been there.
And the reason I overdid it is because, hey, Snooky, Bubba, what you want? You just came in. No, you get up here. Simmer down for a little bit. The reason I overdid it is because I ended up staying 2 hours, which I think is too long to be working out.
Especially your first time.
Yeah. And I was on these matrix machines, which as soon as they called them matrix machines, I was like, ooh, I'm doing those. But my leg was blocking the American side of the weights. So I was like, oh, I'm only leg pressing 45 pounds, but it was 45 kilos.
Ah.
So I was really doing like 110 pounds. And I was doing like 3 sets of 20. And done the same thing for my pecs. I did the same thing for my traps. And so I was hurting pretty bad for 2-3 days.
Wow.
But I went yesterday and went a different route. I hung out. I went to the regular gym and I ran a mile. I actually ran instead of walked. So I ran a mile.
Wow.
Which I was proud of myself for doing that. Didn't even realize I'd ran a mile.
Whoa. Hold on. I gotta stop you. Look at Getsum. Did Getsum just give Nick and Nate Diaz freaking a little bit of respect? Oh wow. Did you read his
Yeah,
comments? Sorry, I knew that would
yeah,
phase you right there.
yeah. I know. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I'm still confused.
He
I'm
did.
still confused.
He did really good. It's just I think he just wore out after a little bit. You know, it looked like he wore out. He's just getting older.
Yeah, but it's not Diaz's character to give up. Like he gave up, and I hate even saying that. I hate because we all know I love them Diaz brothers, but that is not a normal Diaz thing to do. And but like I said, I told you he said that he's not going to be the same Nick Diaz as he was. He works with kids, so who knows what was running through his brain.
Yeah.
That maybe he's already in this submissive position and he might get like very, very badly injured. And so he just gave up. I don't know. But
Yeah, but he
yeah,
was. I mean,
still,
he was swinging the whole entire. I mean, he stopped for a little bit, but then when he started swinging, he would get some good ones in. You know. So I thought I enjoyed
yeah.
it. I enjoyed the fight better than that heavyweight fight. That heavyweight fight was freaking boring. You don't always know I love the
Oh,
girl
yeah.
fights. Can I say what the
Yeah.
minute you said to me when the lady fight came on, the main event, the co-main event, the text message you sent me a text message, just one word.
Oh, titties.
Yeah, drunk uncle. I get a text message from drunk uncle. He's like boobies.
Yeah. That's because that one girl she was fighting was a little top heavy to be an MMA fighter.
Oh yeah, Lauren is definitely top heavy. Unfortunately, the girl that I wanted to win earlier lost though. The Hispanic chick from San Jose because she's from nearby. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. When you're talking about you working out though, bro, I remember the first. We all know it. I spent some time in jail to pay off some tickets, and the first time I went to jail, I'm in there and everybody's like, "Hey Eddie, we're gonna do our workout," and I was like, "All right." They're all, "But don't do the whole deck," and I'm like, "What do you mean the whole deck?" I didn't get what they meant. And so what they do is they take a deck of cards, right, and you throw down two cards, and whatever those, if it's an 8 and a 4, then you do 12 push-ups. If there's an ace in there, the ace counts as 10. So,
Mm-hmm.
or yeah, ace counts as 10, and then you have to put out another card. So you have to put a third card out. And so we're sitting, so they're like, don't do the whole deck. Well, I did the whole deck. And I was on the top bunk. And the next morning at 4 o'clock in the morning when they woke me up for count, they're all block. And I go to push off to go. Next thing you know, I'm like face first in the ground from the top bunk because my arms couldn't move. Yeah, you
See, that's what
it's
I
a
was
deck of cards.
um,
You were what?
I said that's what I was expecting from Get Some. He's not a better gay fighter than Nick. Okay, that's what I was expecting.
Right? You're only gonna see us one day.
But this past time, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just reading a comment. Somebody said you're only gonna see us one day. Willow, we're gonna be able to. Or you must be talking about Jeannie Smith. Now, what were you saying, drunk?
But yesterday when I went, I only spent 45 minutes there. But I felt like I got more done in that 45 minutes because I ran instead of walked.
I ran.
And then, yeah. And then let's see, what did I go do after that? I ran, and then there was a hot girl in there lifting free weights. So I decided to go over there, and I done
lift
like
more
some
weights than
sit-ups.
you should have.
No, I just done sit-ups. I
Okay.
wanted to get, because I wanted to make sure she wasn't a Monet.
Oh, there you go. What's that, Julius? Yes,
Yeah.
I am feeling better. Thank you.
You know what a Monet is?
No, what's that?
You know what a Monet is? So the Mona Lisa is a beautiful painting from afar, but when you get close up to it, it's a mess.
Ah.
But she was pretty good looking. I think she was a little bit too young for me. So I just went up there and I think I done like some sit-ups. And then I went to what I would assume that they call the CrossFit room, but I'm just going to call it the MMA boxing room.
Mm-hmm.
And I done the rope swings, you know, where you make those big ropes do like M's or waves. And then I biked a mile, I hit the bag, I jump rope, worked with the medicine ball a little bit.
Nice.
But
sounds like you had a little workout there. All right.
Yeah, I feel better today, but I was more out of breath yesterday than I was on Wednesday. So
maybe
got
you
my
did more
heart rate
cardio.
up to like 160. Yeah. Got my heart rate up to 160, whereas the first time I was there, I was only hovering around 95 to 100. So I'm just going to go in and go light and fast for a little while until I get used to it. Because I'm not trying to get swole or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to wear myself out to where I don't drink as much. So I get tired, you know. So I'm not staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning drinking.
Yeah, we need to get you to stop drinking so damn much. Although, except when we're in Vegas, we're gonna get drunk in Vegas. I still haven't found my Crown Royal salted caramel yet, but you know, what's up, Indico? All right, so we're gonna try something different. I did this quickly today, cause I was what did I do? I was still working on my fence, but
I'm good, Indigo. Well,
I changed a couple things, so we're gonna try something new. I'm not gonna go to the websites anymore. I'm just gonna do it this way. Let's see, where are ya? Was it this? Yes. Here we go. Why did that? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Wrong one. Wrong one. Uh-oh, what did I use it as? Now I gotta find. Oh, this one I use it as. This one. There we go. So now we're gonna do the news this way. You're gonna read it with me, and that way we don't have to go through all that crazy stuff. So I guess Joe Biden got his third dose today. Huh?
I said you're using your notes app.
No, this is Pages. Just cause I hate having to wait for OAN and play their stupid commercials and shit like that. So we're gonna do it this way. Eventually, I'll have little pictures in the corner and stuff like that, but we'll get there. We're working on it, folks. So Joe Biden got his third dose of the Pfizer, and then he attacks all us unvaccinated Americans. You know what, Joe Biden? You can go fuck yourself. So it says Joe Biden received the third dose of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine on live television in an attempt to encourage vaccinations among Americans. Biden got the shot at the White House on Monday while touting the supposed importance of getting the vaccine, as well as claiming this was a pandemic of the unvaccinated. Really? If you guys got the vaccine, then what do you care about if we're vaccinated or not, right? I don't get that. Why are people so pissed off, that we don't get vaccinated? If you're vaccinated, we're not messing with you at all, are we? You don't have to worry about it. Unless the vaccine doesn't work.
Because people were sold a lie.
Yeah.
Like, you get the vaccine, everything can go back to normal. Everything can go back to normal. And now they're like, no, yeah, you can still get COVID and you still get sick and you still pass it along and you still need to wear your mask, and they just keep moving the goalpost.
Right? That Chris Rock
need to be mad at those motherfuckers for lying to you, or Fauci.
Well, we can't say that. We can't say you're gonna get us. You're gonna get us in trouble. Remember, we can't. YouTube, you gotta watch what you say. But I just think it's funny, Chris.
I haven't said anything.
You just said they said a lie. You can't say that. You said they're lying about stuff. Will get us in trouble. Normally, you're the one keeping me in check. But anyways, like Chris Rock.
I'll just drop it. But yeah.
Well, we got to be careful. We don't want to get kicked off of YouTube because
I know.
They're.
No, we don't.
You could look left when you're supposed to look right, and they'll kick us off because we're conservative. It's just the way it is. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm blocking everybody's chat. I can't read everybody's chat. Let me move this over. There we go. Now I was wondering why I hadn't seen any chat. I had it blocked. But you guys know Chris Rock, right? He's a famous comedian. He got COVID and he's already vaccinated. And then he tells everybody, you need to get the vaccine because this shit sucks. Well, why? You have the vaccine and you still got COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny how that works, right? I don't know. So Biden also attacked Americans who have chosen not to take the vaccine. About 23% haven't gotten any shots, and that distinct minority is causing an awful lot of us, an awful lot of damage for the rest of the country. Really, this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. That's why I'm moving forward with vaccination requirements wherever I can. So you're turning us into a communist country where you get forced to take medicine that you don't want to take. That's what it is, right? What do you think?
No other medication is forced on people.
Yeah.
Like, you're not forced to get the mumps, measles, chicken pox, HPV, whatever, you know. You just limited on what you can do, you know, but nothing's ever been like forced on people.
Like, how can they even force you to take a vaccine? Isn't that against your right as a human being to not want to take a medicine? I mean,
well, Biden doesn't seem to care. You know, we've heard, you know, Crowder go over it most likely, and, you know, Tim Pool goes over it. It's just like Biden will do something, and then the Supreme Court or the judges or whoever will say, hey, yo, you can't do that. And he's like, oh, I'll do it anyway.
right? And hello, Angela Felix. That's a new name. Yeah, and like Getza made a good point right there. Vaccination required unless you cross the border. I don't know how many times. I don't know if it was today or the other day. How many times the Fox News reporter, always forget his name, is sitting there saying, "Oh yeah, you know, but did you guys test the illegal aliens crossing the border for COVID?" Well, we go and we what was the word she used? It was on Crowder today.
Well, what our plan is to what we strive for is like,
hello, Miss Time Angel.
answer. It is a yes or no question. Do you check them for COVID? Do you test them, or do you make them get vaccinated? It's a very simple answer.
Right.
I don't need a paragraph out of your mouth. I need one word.
Oh yeah, that's what I hated about college. You know, I like the first question I got. You know, they're like, you know, they asked you a question. I just wrote one direct sentence. You know, the saying everything I needed to say, and like, well, we want you to go and write freaking a whole page on why and to answer this question. I'm like, why? I can say it in one sentence. And she's like, well, because we want to know that you can write. I'm like, why? Because if you, when I owned a company, and if I asked you a question and you told me a 10-minute long story instead of just telling me in one sentence, I said, I fucking fire you. That's not how the real world works. Well, you know, we want. Oh, I hated college for that. And all it was
Don't
BS.
More than one page. You bring me a resume that's more than one page. I'm like, well, this motherfucker don't know what they're doing.
Right? Dude, I remember.
Your resume is supposed to be the front of one page. That's it. We can go into the details later. I don't need to know your life story. When somebody brought me in like a 4-page resume, I said, nope.
You can get the hell out of here. Heck yeah. Man, I was going to say something. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, well. Oh, well. But yeah, so, you know, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to make fun of anybody here, but has anybody in here honestly gotten the vaccine? Be honest, my stepdad's got the vaccine, but he's 86 years old. He's one of the people that should get a vaccine. I don't know. I haven't got the vaccine.
Yeah, there's plenty of people that is probably in their best interest to take the vaccine.
Yeah.
You know? We're not saying that we're not anti-vaxxers.
No. And I'm very open with, you know, so I'm disabled, if you don't know. So I see some new people in here. I have 8 of the 16 known birth defects caused by Agent Orange exposure in a parent. And my stepdad was exposed to Agent Orange when I was when he was in Vietnam. So, you know what? Because of a chemical that the government was treating stuff, I have 8 birth defects, and I'm in a wheelchair most of the time. So of course I'm not just gonna run out and get some vaccine that's only a couple months old. I'm sorry. Even if President Trump, I mean, it is President Trump's vaccine, but still, I'm not gonna take it. When it's been around
Yeah.
long enough, then yes.
He's supposed to be our supreme leader, but you know what happened whenever he was making his speech and he told people to get vaccine, didn't you?
Yeah.
They booed us.
Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden they're saying, "Oh, it's Joe Biden's vaccine." Yeah, whatever, Joe Biden. He's not the one that came up with it and got it done so quickly. Anyway, so let's move on to the next one. I think I got quite a bit of news here today. R. Kelly, y'all know R. Kelly. You know, for what he married Aaliyah when she was 16, and just he's always getting caught with these younger underage girls. Well, now he's convicted of luring women, underage girls, for sex. You don't say. He was convicted by a federal jury on Monday in his sex trafficking trial, where prosecutors accused the R&B singer of exploiting his stardom over a quarter century, wow, to lure women and underage girls into his orbit. I mean, who's writing this shit for sex? Jurors in the Brooklyn Federal Court deliberated for a little more than a day. Why does it take you a day to get this? I mean, to freaking put this guy in jail. He kept his head down as the verdict was read, with his face shielded by a white mask. Really, I'm surprised he was wearing a white mask. He's racist. He's racist. What's up, Boris?
Comment section was saying, not about his mask though. I didn't hear about the mask.
That's what they said here, and this was from OAN, I think. A woman watching from an overflow courtroom cried as the verdict was read, as did others who had waited to learn Kelly's fate in a park adjacent to the courthouse. One supporter played the singer's music there, included the song "Shut Up." You freaking dumbass people, right? I mean, give me a break. Why are you guys so happy about these people who rape and abuse children? That's disgusting. I mean,
Oh yeah, I ran into one of them in the comments section. He was making his damn best case for why it's okay to be with somebody that's younger. He was like, oh well, in this country it's 16, and in this country it's 14, and in these countries it's they don't have an age of consent at all. And I was like, bro, this is America. We go by American laws. If you want to move to one of those countries and, you know, have relations with a toddler, then you go right ahead. But you're a fucking sick human being. If you keep it up, I'm reporting your ass.
Right. I don't know how long. Oh wait, now it says Kelly faces a mandatory minimum of 10 years behind bars. Hell yeah. And could face up to a life in prison at his May 4th, 2022 sentencing. Wow. So 10 years. He's 54, so, you know.
Execution.
Yeah.
Why waste taxpayer money on a diddler? You know?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Kelly also had, like Kelly, many of his accusers were black, differentiating from the case of the recent Me Too, comedian Bill Cosby. One, Sylvia, I don't even know how to say her last name. We'll just say Sylvia T. said in an interview that the verdict left her angry, upset, seeing that this is white America, after she had attended the entire trial. Oh, he's a black man going to jail, so it's all because of the white person. The white person made him go and sleep with these young kids. What's up, Eva?
And that's what the other people in the comments were saying. Like, see, this is systemic racism. Like, black people always get locked up, and then white supremacists or white nationalists go scot-free. And I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right?
I was like, you know, why does everything have to be like on race? Nobody gives a flying fuck about anybody's race anymore, except for people that don't matter. Like the people that actually care about somebody's race, they're fucking peasants. Like, who gives a shit? I just laugh at them, you know?
Yeah. But yet people who all they did was walk into the Capitol and look around, you know, are in jail for how long? Since January 6th. Right?
Yeah. But they let the black
white-
man out, John Sullivan.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking fucks.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. There's some R. Kelly songs I like. You know, but I like just because somebody makes good music does. I mean, I don't listen to him really, but I mean, there was some stuff. Eva says she missed my ass. Ooh, are you gonna rub it later on? Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. You couldn't.
Booty, rocking everywhere.
Yeah, who would want to date an 18-year-old? I went through puberty, right? Puberty was not fun times. All the emotions are going crazy. And oh my gosh, who are you talking to? You know,
They got too much energy, want to go out and party all the time.
all the games they want to play, you know? Hell no.
I think my minimum is like 28. I think that's my minimum.
I'm going to have to say my minimum is 26, and that's just because the girl that I was most recently talking to was 26.
Yeah. They at least got to be over 25 because that's when your brain, well, I know that's when a male brain fully matures. Supposedly, you know, some people's brain just doesn't mature. Like if you've been on drugs your whole life, your brain is set to when you started taking drugs.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, if you do enough drugs, like if you became like a drug addict when you're like 13, your mindset is that of basically a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Hence Hunter Biden.
Yeah. Let's see. So there's that lady who said that. Now she's like, I'm going to try and raise some money for him to try and get his appeal process started. Why you got to raise money for him? The dude is a multimillionaire. Let him fucking pay for it himself. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, I'm not trying to, I'm going to pass through all this stuff. That's enough of his stuff. But I mean, who doesn't, you know, who doesn't get starstruck sometimes, right? You know, and he's like, hell, I tell you what, if Selma Hayek were to walk in this room right now, I would do anything that lady says, right? Just because it's Selma Hayek. I'm not going to lie. Or
She can fart my salad.
I don't know about that.
That's a Dave Chappelle joke about Halle Berry.
Oh, is it? Oh,
It's
okay.
like, she can fart my salad. A spray full.
I don't know if I go that far. All right. Appearing on NBC's Meet the Press. I don't even know what show this. I don't even watch these liberal shows anymore. Well, not anymore. I mean, I never did, but yeah, we missed you all too, guys. Your minimum is 19, Julius. Yeah, but you're in your 20s, aren't you? I don't know. Let's see. Meghan McCain spent years.
Max 91. Oh, minimum 19, max 91.
Where's that? Oh, my max is 91.
Was that on Tinder?
Probably. Hey, but you know what? Some of these older ladies are amazingly gorgeous, right? There's some good-looking older ladies, like Sofia Vergara. Not Sofia Vergara. Sophia Loren. Oh my goodness! Heck yeah. What was that?
Cher, her 70s.
Oh yeah, I saw that today. Was that on Crowder? I think it was on Crowder, huh?
Can't remember.
I think it was on Crowder.
I can't remember if it was today or not. Maybe it was Thursday or who knows. But yeah, it's probably Crowder.
Would I bark upside down naked? Only for you, Eva. Only for you. Oh my goodness. But yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say now. So anyway, so Meghan McCain spent years irking liberals as the token conservative on The View, which we're gonna talk about The View later on too, but managed to continue bothering the left on Sunday simply by showing up on NBC's Meet the Press. She walked away from The View last month because she enjoyed settling down in Washington, D.C. with her family since the coronavirus pandemic and didn't want to upend her life again for the New York-based program. It's not a based program by any means. What does based mean anyway? I just know it means conservative or something, right? So now she's a communist.
No, I think based. I remember somebody in the chat room was taken up for me when I went and asked Jeff Mack if we could use his video. And somebody from the chat room was also over there in Jeff Mack's place, and they were like, you know, Drunk Uncle's a good guy. He's based as fuck.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't really know what it meant. but I think it means somebody. It's not necessarily a conservative, because we still have plenty of conservatives that are just conservative to be conservative. But based is like the real woke. We actually see what's going on instead of
I gotcha.
thinking that we know what's going on, you're told. You do your own little thing. You believe your own things.
Okay.
You look out. You look for your own information instead of it being fed to you. I think that's the meaning of based.
Okay. Well, let's see. So now a columnist for the Daily Mail. Her appearance on the Chuck Todd's Today Show didn't delight progressive viewers. Former CNN anchor Soledad O'Brien responded to the video Todd welcoming McCain to the program with a tweet that scolded and Meet the Press for offering her a platform. This young lady is not her father, though she likes to name him frequently. Whatever. Meet the Press is lousy standards. We let liberals come on our shows all the time. We don't go crazy on them. Base level-headed is a level-headed person. No, okay.
Get out.
Right on, Jeannie. Let's see. J-Mac is smart. He uses his beats in the background, so you can't use his videos. Yeah. I don't make my own beats, though, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
Josh wants you to comment. Josh wants you to comment on the Diaz fight.
I'm speechless. I mean, I can say things, but I mean, I'm really just baffled. That fight was not anything like, I almost said this to you, Eddie. I was like, there's 3 outcomes of this fight. 1, Diaz knocks him out. 2, Diaz submits him. 3, it goes the full 5 rounds, and it can go either way. Diaz getting knocked out, Diaz getting submitted was not in those options, much less Diaz himself stopping the fight.
Yeah.
That is just not the Diaz mentality. But
well, like you thought at first that he broke his leg, remember?
Yeah, he did have a knot on his leg. That was my initial thought. And then, you know, we seen it play out, and I messaged you. I was like, I'm just confused now. I'm just fucking confused.
Yeah.
So, but one thing you will not see is Nate Diaz will not fight Robbie Lawler. So if anybody's got that in their head that Nate Diaz is gonna get revenge on Robbie Lawler for his brother, it ain't gonna happen. It don't work that way with the Diaz brothers. Big brother can take up for little brother, but little brother can never take up for big.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, it's all good.
Yeah, get some, but get some. Nate just fought like a month ago. How long ago did Nate fight? A little over a month ago.
Wasn't it almost 2 months ago now?
And could be, but Nate's only 2 years younger than his older brother, Nick. And those are 2 totally different fights. I mean, Nate was doing the Diaz thing. He was messing with him. He kept coming. He did not stop. He almost won the fight in the last minute. That is the Diaz mentality. And maybe I'm just so used to Nate. And Nick is just matured. I don't know what was going through his head, but I don't know. I don't know
what's going on, Eva.
You just don't see fighters giving up during the fight, much less a Diaz brother. So I don't know what else I can say on it.
All right, well, we better get back to the news because only you and I and a couple of us like to talk about the mixed martial art arena. Even though when we go to Las Vegas, I'm going to take Drunk Uncle to the UFC training center. So Shaq Shaq, if you guys know Shaquille O'Neal, big old huge basketball player, Shaq rejects celebrity status. These people are out of their freaking mind, and I'm sure he probably said something else. All time, he used to play for the Lakers. Renounced his celebrity status in an interview with the New York Post. The 7'1" former LA Lakers superstar, who is also one of the most recognizable athletes, is done with the glitz and glamour. These celebrities are going freaking crazy, and I don't want to be one. I denounce my celebrityness today. I'm done with it. I don't want to be in that category. Celebrities are crazy. Don't call me that anymore. These people are out of their minds. Let's see. He didn't want to be stereotyped as someone who is out of their mind. I don't know. What do you guys think? You got to be kind of crazy to be a celebrity nowadays, don't you think? All these celebrities are like, there's something weird about them. There's something totally different about them. What do they say? You're crazy.
Especially actors.
Yeah. What do they say? You're crazy until you're a millionaire, and then you're eccentric, or whatever the word is. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I was gonna bring up the M&M, the certain color M&M, but that was just to see if they read the contract. But I mean, some of the requests that these freaking celebrities ask for is just fucking crazy. You've worked with celebrities, drunk,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's mostly the new celebrities that are assholes. The ones that have been in the game for a while, I mean, they are down to earth. They are just happy to talk to somebody that doesn't treat them like a fucking porcelain statue or some sort of icon.
Mm-hmm.
You get much more respect out of a celebrity if you just talk to them like a normal human being. And that's why they like me so much, because most of the time I knew who they were, but I didn't know their body of work.
Yeah.
You know? Like when the people from Entourage, or, Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy, or whoever the fuck, it was. Like, yeah, I'm aware of who you are, but I don't follow your work. But, you want to have a beer? What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
I'm like, you remember that one episode where, like, yeah, where you done that thing? Yeah, that was cool. They don't want to hear that shit.
I don't know. I'm a narcissist. I like hearing that shit. At least I can admit it,
Yeah,
though.
but if you hear it. Yeah, but, people like Brett Michaels, people have been feeding in that shit since, the early 80s.
Though, I gotta like Brett Michaels.
Down to earth person.
Is he? Right on, cause I remember he did a show here in Fresno, right? And he played a song, and he said, "This is a tribute to all the veterans out there and all the active military. I want to thank you guys for your service. I'm playing this song for you." So I sent him I never do Twitter, and I sent him a tweet that night. I was like, "Hey, I really want to thank you for what you did tonight. My dad's a veteran, and you honored all those veterans tonight with your song. So thank you very much for doing that." And he retweeted my tweet, and I thought that was pretty cool, So not only did he do stuff for veterans, but he also retweeted one of my tweets. So I thought that was cool.
But fuck his bodyguard. His bodyguard can go fuck himself.
Yeah,
Big John, or whatever the hell his name was.
I don't know. Never met him. All right. So New York governor. Yeah, I bet you met a lot of security guards. New York governor could tap the National Guard to replace unvaccinated healthcare workers. Oh my gosh. Why are you getting rid of the... You know why they're getting rid of the unvaccinated healthcare workers? Because they're speaking the truth. They're speaking the truth, and they don't want it to be known. So the New York governor, Kathy... whatever, I don't care to know her name, could tap the National Guard to replace thousands of healthcare workers that will miss the state deadline to become fully vaccinated. They're not missing the deadline. They just don't want to get vaccinated. Yeah, Gary Sinise does a lot of stuff for veterans too. So they're gonna bring in, huh?
Who's Gary Sinise?
Did you ever watch Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
Private Dan or Sergeant Dan? Was it Sergeant Dan?
Of course.
Yeah, that's Gary Sinise.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Dan Oscar.
Yeah, that's Gary Sinise.
Well, you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, that's who it is. So yeah, so now they're gonna require the military people to do their job. Just let the people stay in there. If everybody else is vaccinated, who cares if the nurses aren't? You read that crazy martial law? You know, I tell you what, folks. Like my sister, my sister said this a couple weeks ago. She's like, if we go in the martial law, she's like, the liberals are fucked because we have all the guns. And my sister also said, and we not only have all the guns, but we got a whole lot more than you guys know about. Right? Oh yeah. Heck, although I only got a shotgun, I gotta get another gun. Speaking of guns, when we go to Vegas, we're gonna go shooting at the firing range, and it'll probably be live. Where drunk uncle says he's only gonna go up to like a 9. I don't know. I'm gonna do the 50 caliber. I'm gonna be like.
I didn't. Yeah.
We'll start you off
I'm
with the
gonna
little
start off with
22.
the shot. We'll see what happens.
All I know is I
want
want to shoot that 50 cal.
I ain't shooting no Desert Eagle.
Hell yeah! I want to shoot the biggest freaking weapon they got there. I want to be like those guys from what's that show, Pawn Stars, where they get to shoot all those freaking weapons, like the cannons and shit like that. Hell yeah! Excuse me. Give me a rocket launcher. I want to try that too. Anyways, so the Senate GOP.
Which North Korea?
Right? Oh, you know what'd be fun? A Tommy gun. Oh yeah, I would love to shoot a Tommy gun.
That's got the big like barrel.
Yeah.
The gangster gun.
Oh yeah.
Gangster gun.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. You want to shoot a 357 Magnum? I'm sure they got that there, Kim Tone. They got all kinds of weapons, they said. Start them out with a 10 gauge shotgun. Yeah, you know, because I don't know. I got to clean my 12 gauge. I got to get my 12 gauge shotgun. My 12 gauge shotgun. You're a big dude, though. You can handle a 12 gauge shotgun. Look at Paul. He's all drunk uncle with a BB gun.
That.
It's a good kick. It's a good kick. But you can handle it. Don't worry. No te preocupas. We'll see. We're gonna do it live, anyways. We're gonna get people to tell you. Let's see. We'll get a bet on how high you go up or something. I don't know.
See, I don't have the balance. So even though I am kind of a bigger guy, and I am strong, I don't really have much balance. So per se, like one of the last times I went to a strip club, like there, you go to the catwalk or the whatever you call it, where they're dancing on the stage. And I'm sitting there and I'm putting out the dollars and they're like, stand up. Okay. So I stand up and they'll like wrap their legs around your head or something like that, or put them over your shoulders or something like that. And then they'll like jerk you like closer into them. Like I almost like fell over because I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
And they're like, easy on it, easy. It's okay.
Yeah, but on the
so
all the ranges I've gone to though, you set the gun. You can set the gun on like they have like a platform, and stuff like that. So you should be all right. Yeah. All I know is Kim Tone better not be shooting a bigger gun than you are. Right? Oh, sheepdog's talking junk. Anyway, so the Senate GOP blocks the Democratic bill to fund government and raise the debt ceiling. What? We don't need to raise.
I'll fire a 50 cal before, and it was a girl, like a young child, maybe like 9-10 years old.
Really?
But they'd been, like Crowder said, he's like, my girl's getting a gun in her hand as soon as she knows how to handle it.
Yeah. Well, they can't, like, mine. This is something totally different, but I remember the minute my niece could start walking, my brother got her on a dirt bike. She was riding dirt bikes at like 3 years old, right? Hey, get some. I'm coming to Texas.
I got a 3-wheeler when I was 6, and then a 2-wheeler when I was 8.
Yeah. When I was a kid, we had this thing called a mini bike. all it was is like a frame with these big fat tires, and you had like a lawnmower engine on there, or not a lawnmower, just some kind of like an engine on there, and you'd pull start it and just we
Oh,
rode.
a fat boy. We got them fat boys.
Oh, we called it a mini bike here, and dude, we were riding that all over the place.
Yeah, the big old fat tires. We call those fat boys.
Right on. All right, so Senate Republicans blocked a Democrat-backed bill to fund the government and raise the debt ceiling on Monday in a move that will leave Democratic leaders with just a few days to avert a government shutdown and potential default on the U.S. debt obligations. Why we got to stop raising the debt ceiling. Stop giving all the money to the illegals. All you got to do is save all that money you get the illegals, and we'll be done. We'll be rich again. I don't know why they're trying to raise the debt ceiling, right? No, let's give everybody free food and free everything. See, Sharon had a mini bike. I guess like it depends on what coast you were on, what you called it. I don't know, guys. I don't think we need to raise the debt ceiling.
There were like PT50s or Y50s or 50cc motorcycles. Itty bitty, but they didn't have fat tires. That's why we call them fat boys, if they had the fat tires on them.
I gotcha. Yeah, we I don't even think ours were 50 cc's. It was just like a 1 horsepower motor that you took off of like a freaking rod and lawnmowers. I don't know what the hell we got them off for, like a concrete machine or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, so their $3.5 trillion spending package includes big money for tree equity, bias training, and more. What the fuck is tree equity? The nearly $79 billion for the IRS, $12 billion for electric cars. So I saw some, I don't know if it was in my chat or what, but somebody shared something about electric cars. Do you know that our grid cannot, if everybody got an electric car right now, our electrical panels and grid cannot handle it. There's no way. Even with solar, there's not enough energy.
To make electric cars does cause a lot of damage. So if you're actually worried about the environment,
right,
you probably shouldn't own an electric car.
Dude, and then
because of how much it takes to make them.
Where does the electricity come from? Either coal or freaking plutonium, right? Solar and wind power cannot handle freaking electric cars at all. All right, so $3 billion for tree equity. What the fuck is tree equity? $1 billion to turn government facilities into high-performance green buildings, and new funding for gender identity issues and bias training. Why?
That's where they lost.
Oh my gosh! Why do we need to give? They don't even, they don't even tell you a number on that. Funding for gender identity.
That's whatever's left, probably.
I mean, come on.
$50 billion.
You know what freaking gender you are, and if you make up your own gender, then you still know what your gender is. Come on. Oh my gosh. Controversial spend among the most contentious provision.
I was saying I got a new employee. And he's flamboyantly gay.
Okay.
Like flame. And but he's conservative. But like I told you, and he's young too. He's young. He's probably only like maybe 22, 23.
Yeah.
But you know how I told you a while back ago, I was like, the OGs, they're fucking done with this whole LGBTQAIP stuff. He's another one.
Yeah.
He's another. Like none of the people that the L's and the G's that come to my store is anything about this. Like they don't even feel welcome at the Pride parades anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
This guy won't even own this rainbow.
Really?
He's like, I'm just me. He's like, that's it. And we talked about gender fluid, and he's just like, that's stupid.
Yeah, I can't get down with that.
Stupid.
What's up, awesome toxic male? Got a new person in here. But yeah, the gender fluidity, that's stupid, right? So, are you why do you want to change your gender every other? How can you change your gender every? I don't understand. I just really don't. So anyway, they say among the most contentious provisions, the bill gives substantial funding to boost the IRS, which stands to gain an additional $78.94 billion over the next 10 years. So that way they can strengthen their tax enforcement activities coming after you and me. Expand audits and modernize this technology. An additional $410 million will go to the IRS oversight. Let's see. Democrats are also putting equity at the center of the bill. The Agricultural Committee has earmarked $3 billion for a tree planting program with a priority for projects that increase tree equity. The legislation dishes out another $4 billion for neighborhood access. You know what? They could save that $3 billion. Just give the farmers some fucking water. They'll build the orchards. You know how many orchards here people aren't growing their crop this year because there's no water.
You're right next to an ocean. Suck the water out of that shit. You got yourselves a party.
Right? They say it costs too much money. We're the greatest country in the world, and we can't figure out how to freaking boil some water cheaper? Oh my gosh. Give me a fucking break. So then let's see. $4 billion for neighborhood access and equity grants. Meanwhile, its electric vehicle charging equity program comes with a $1 billion price tag. Let's see. The American Forest defines tree equity, for example, as tree planting program. Climate change. Oh yeah, the climate is changing still, right? Freaking A. Give me a break. Unions are poised for rewards in the bill.
Global warming.
Yeah, right. Look at this. Unions are poised for rewards in the bill. One eyebrow-raising provision would give taxpayers a deduction of up to $250 for dues paid to labor organization, a move likely to boost and maintain union membership. You know, I was a union member, but I mean, all they do is spend money on, hey, what's up, Bethany? All they do is give money to freaking Democrats. I don't know.
I was going to say, aren't you just basically just... You got to be a Democrat to be there with them?
No, you don't have to be. But every election cycle,
I thought they made you vote in a certain way.
They tell you which way they want you to vote, but they can't force you to vote that way. No. They tell you who they want you to vote for, yes, but they can't make you vote this way or another way. No.
But you slip up one time and say that you voted for the opposition, they might,
honestly, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. When I was in the union, I wasn't political. I retired from the union in 2008, so I wasn't political by any means back then. So, but yeah, I'm glad the spending bill didn't pass. Oh my gosh.
That's when I started to get political, was around 2008.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Biden team ripped as economically illiterate for claim Build Back Better cost $0. Analysts and lawmakers called President Biden out for tweeting that his Build Back Better plan cost $0, with even one supporter calling the claim false. They're saying it's a $3.5 trillion reconciliation package and a massive bill that ultimately provides benefits to the wealthy liberal elites at the expense of working class families. You don't say. You don't frickin' say. My Build Back Better agenda costs $0, Biden's account tweeted Saturday. Instead of wasting money on tax breaks, loopholes, and tax evasion, we can make a once-in-a-generation investment in the working America. And it adds $0 to the national debt. Well, then why does it cost $3.what billion? 3.5? What did I say? $3.5 trillion. Even some who support Biden's agenda questioned his recent message. I mean, come on, let's be real here. Biden doesn't even know what the hell he's talking about. And whoever is running his Twitter, yeah, you probably got fired. You probably got fired over this one. What's that, Nagasaki? Oh, I don't like this one. Biden admin to recreate DACA after court rules against it. I'm so sick of this DACA shit. You know what? I'm sorry if your parents brought you over here illegally, but I mean, come on, you've known this shit forever. Like, you know, do you know that it's Hispanic Heritage Month right now, Drunk?
Yeah.
So all you see on the local news and shit is every other day they're focusing on, look, this business owner, thanks to DACA, they're able to own a business in the United States now. It's like, that's bullshit. You shouldn't be able to own a fucking business if you came here illegally. Why are we giving them something? You know, I understand their parents brought them and they had nothing to do with it, but still, they need to face. I don't know.
But if they're bringing business to the country and they're paying taxes, like, you like Fleckus, don't you?
Yeah.
Have you seen the one where he goes and it's a Dreamer guy? He's a Trump supporter. The Dreamer guy like invites him to his college, like, I think twice. But, you know, he's talking to this one lady that, you know, the Dreamer's talking to this one lady, and she was like, how can you vote for Trump if, you know, if you're, you know, a Dreamer? And he was like, well, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm adding to this country. I'm not a criminal. And she was like, well, what if he wants to deport you? He was like, all I can do is ask him to not make me leave. And,
yeah, but
you know, that kind of really hit me, you know, because I was like, you know, there are people over here that are contributing to the country.
Oh,
they're
no,
not mooching of it. They're adding to it. They're not criminals. They're not causing ruckus. It's not costing us money to keep them in jail or probation. Like, this guy was, you know, seemed like a really cool guy.
yeah,
And,
I don't know. I just think that America, you know, they're probably getting a grant. Like, you know, if you're a woman, you get more benefits, you know, for a business. You know, if you go to the what is that place called? What's the place called for your when you want to start a business? Where they have all those
small business association.
Yeah, the Small Business Association. They help you find the grants and stuff like that. So if you're a woman, you get so much money. If you're a woman who's from another country, you get this much. You get this much money. You know,
Yeah.
I think we need to start taking care of our own country. I mean, you know, I don't know. I have a lot of trouble with it. Like, you know, I was at Fresno State and there was all these DACA students, right? Going to Fresno States, but they couldn't take their classes like the rest of us because they couldn't speak English. How the fuck do you get into Fresno State and be in college if you don't speak English? Oh, thanks,
Yes, this
PW
guy
Green.
was totally different. This guy was totally different. He spoke great English.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I mean, if you come to this country and then you don't want us to learn our language, you don't want to follow our rules.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, PW. We really appreciate that. You know, I've been saying this for a long time. Why do you leave your country because it's so bad, right? You say it's that bad, I gotta leave my country, and you come here, but then you want us to be like your old country,
Yeah.
right? And you know here. So like here's what Dottie's saying. I think this is why I have trouble with the DACA. So what do you say to all the immigrants that came here and worked their ass off to make this country? You know, my mom came here legally. It took her 7 years to get her green card. And she worked in the fields. She did everything she could legally to become here. I mean, you know, she used to tell people, she's like, you know, I know more about your fucking history because I had to learn it to become a citizen. You know, now you got to answer 3 questions. That's all it is, 3 questions. And it's like they give you a list. Okay, these are the 20 questions they're going to give you. So just memorize these 20 questions and you'll be good. I mean,
Yeah.
And now they do it in all these other languages. I think if you want to become an American citizen, you should speak our native language. That's just me. That's the way my mom brought me up. My mom, like, she got fired from her job because she was a cashier at a casino because she wouldn't talk to people in other languages. She's like, no, we're in America. You're gonna speak English. When my uncle would come visit us from Holland, he had to speak English. When I went to Holland with my mom, I had to speak to them in Dutch. When we would go to other countries, my mom would learn enough to speak to them in their own language. She wouldn't try and talk to them in English, because she feels you, out of respect, when you go to somebody's country, you speak their language. Just the way I was raised, you know.
Well, this might be the Democrat part, my Democrat past coming out, but you are aware that we don't have an official language.
Kind of, but not really.
I mean, it's just food for thought. It's just food for thought. But I do not believe that we have an official language.
I hear that all the time, but I mean, I don't know.
I know exactly what you mean, and I do agree. You know, but I can see moving to somewhere. Well, see, makes it even weirder, because most places that, you know, Americans or anybody that speaks English can do is travel almost anywhere that they want, because there's generally going to be some place there that speaks English, because English is the language of business.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned that. But what gets me is somebody that would come over here and show no initiation to even attempt to learn that language.
Yeah. Pete,
What?
I don't know what you mean by how am I going to winterize my home PW.
You definitely be right. You know, I try not to put anything in concrete terms, because I've been wrong a whole bunch of times.
Yeah. PW, I don't know what you mean, but I'm gonna deal. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, but we'll figure it out. Where was I? Let's see. I was gonna say something when you were talking, and I forgot. Oh, there's I have a friend. Well, she's not really a friend. She worked in the media like me, and I remember one day she on Facebook she wrote, "I can't believe this fucking bitch at the DMV. She's Mexican and she can't even speak Spanish to me. And she doesn't know Spanish. How can they be fucking Mexican and not speak Spanish in California?" And I wrote to her, I'm like, "Cuz we're in America. She speaks English." And then I text my friend. I'm like, "Hey, were you working window number 4 today?" She's like, "Yeah, how did you know?" I was like, "Oh, cuz some chick posted on Facebook that this bitch in window number 4 at the DMV couldn't even speak Spanish." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about." I mean, you know, and this girl speaks perfect English. She's a journalist. And now she sends me a link the other day. I'm running for city council. Can you like my page? And I'm like, no. Why would I like your page? We have nothing in common when it comes to politics. So, I don't know.
That reminds me, I know you watched that show, Orange is the New Black, but remember, her last name was Diaz, but the
ooh, yes,
the girl that got pregnant by the security guard or the correctional officer.
Both her and her mom. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The mom. I think the mom was hotter, actually.
I don't know. I like all women, so.
But whenever all the Spanish girls came up to her and just started talking to her in Spanish, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. They're like, "Oh, I mean, don't know Spanish. Hey, what's wrong with your mother?" That went a little bit Italian.
I remember when my wife had the thrift store, people come in and start talking to her in Spanish and she'd be like, "Can you talk to my husband? Because he knows Spanish." Peter, yeah, I'm a retired plumber, so you get these little insulation things that you put underneath there. I got that all taken care of. I'm not too worried about the pipes freezing. So anyway, oh my gosh, if her last name was Diaz, she probably couldn't fight. Anyway, let's move on. So Jen Psaki Jen Psaki risks Republicans standing at the border and giving speeches, though Biden has yet to visit. They want to talk all that shit, but they don't ever visit it. And when what's her name, Headboard Harris visited, come Queen Harris, she didn't even go to the right spot.
Oh yeah, that.
So, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki Chucky from Child's Play on Monday knocked Republicans who are standing at the border and giving speeches. For all those Republicans who are standing at the border and giving speeches about how broken the system is, why don't you join us and be part of the solution instead of relying on speeches? Well, maybe you guys should go down there and see what's going on. Says, we can work together and get immigration reform passed and make the system work. No, President Trump had the system working. He was building a fucking wall. And he sent people back.
He's working the shit out of it.
People didn't want to come to the United States anymore. They're like, oh no, President Trump, he's going to fuck us in the ass. Right? No, he wouldn't do that, but you know what I mean. They're just going to screw him. Right? He probably had a plan. Where are you from? You're from Mexico? All right, we're sending you to Haiti. Right? I don't know. I think some comedian said that.
Probably like, oh, I guess we ought to fill out this paperwork, eh? Or see, I went with Canada on it. It's hard for me to keep an accent if I don't do it a lot.
Yeah, I'm not good at accents at all. Let's see, NBC's.
Like, I mean, with the process right now, I'm curious to hear what the and I'll wrap it up quick. I'm sorry, I'm keep interrupting you. But how quick the process can be to actually do it legally. And why not do it that way?
It's quite a few years. You know, don't get me wrong. I think it takes way too long, right? Way too much money. I mean, it costs you too much money. You got to get a fucking lawyer and all this stuff. I mean, if they made the process easier and just did a more thorough investigation of the people coming across the border, I think that would be better, right? You get to get the best of the best over here. You know, people are doing it the right way, but. I mean, there's got to be like Canada.
But it's hard to get in everywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere that's worth going is hard to get into. I looked into back when I was a Democrat. I think when Trump won, I was like, I'm leaving the fucking country. I'm leaving. And I was like, I'm going to move to England. And I like looked into it and I was like, oh shit. And then things started to click.
Yeah. Dude,
it's not supposed to be easy. If it's a place worth going, it's not supposed to be easy.
I think Canada says you have to prove that you're going to be a benefit to the country and not live on welfare to even be able to go into their country or to become a citizen of their country.
So does England. Yeah. You have to bring something to the table. You can't be like, well, I wash dishes. They're going to be like, nah, sorry. You have to bring something to the table or they're not even going to think about letting you.
Yeah. Are you going to invent a new way to wash the dishes? Yeah. Well, let's see. NBC's Chuck Todd suggests Trump is to blame for the media not putting a spotlight on the Dems' problem. It's always Trump's fault. Everything's Trump's fault, right? Oh, my gosh. NBC News political director Chuck Todd suggested that former President Trump is responsible for the media not covering the problems plaguing the Democratic Party. No, it's your own goddamn fault, you assholes. You don't want to show anything that the left is doing wrong. That's your fault, because you're freaking stupid liberal media.
Wait a minute. He said what? Chuck Todd, a liberal, suggests that former President Trump is responsible for the media not covering problems plaguing the Democratic Party. What the?
First off, it's not Trump's problem or job. It's their job to do it, right?
Well, he's banned from basically communicating, number one, and plaguing the Democratic. That sentence makes no sense.
Who is Chuck Todd married to? So it says, appearing on Sunday, Todd and host Willie Geist discussed a GOP-led election audit in Arizona, which reaffirmed President Biden's victory and Trump's ongoing control over the Republican Party. What is he doing now? Let's see. Republicans not supportive of him and then chasing the last election everywhere he goes. Blah, blah, blah. Todd chuckled at a question which involved trying to figure out what's in Donald Trump's head. It's the same thing that has driven Donald Trump for 30 years. Obsession with people either on his side or not on his side. That's the way he is. That's just him, Mrs. Todd. Oh, freaking, you guys stuff. But they're always trying to blame him. Everything's Trump's fault. Never anybody else's fault. I'm just sick and tired of this shit. All right, so The View addressed COVID testing fiasco that upended Kamala Harris interview. Mistakes were made. Did you guys hear about this? I saw it on Crowder today. So,
Staged.
yeah, that's what I was going to ask. So, here's what happened. On The View today, or I mean on Friday, the show was going on and they were talking and stuff, and then Kamala Harris was about to come on the show. And then one of the women, I don't know any of their names, says, two of you have to leave. And they're just like, okay, we'll leave. And they started getting up before they even said their name. And then they're like, you and you have to leave because and we'll tell you in a minute. Don't worry, well, it turns out they tested positive for COVID. Right? How do you test positive for COVID 3 minutes into the show? Don't you think they would have known that before the show started? This thing had to be staged. I mean, come on, let's see.
I talked to the guy that came into the shop that, you know, we hang out and talk until closing. He's the one that used to administer a lot of COVID testing, and I asked him about this and specifically. And I was like, those rapid tests, you know, how long do they take? He's like, well, depending on which one that you have, it can be anywhere from like 8 to 20 minutes, depending on if it's a blah, 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 blah. I said, rich people. He said, oh, 8 minutes. I was like, okay, that's all I needed to know.
I mean, and you don't just show up for your show. I mean, they got to get up there early. They got to go do makeup,
wardrobe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. They're preparing for like at least probably 2 to 3 hours before they hit the stage.
Right. So I mean, they had to have known. I mean, it had to be freaking just a big time stage. So it says they spent their first segment Monday addressing the chaos from Friday when co-host Sonny Hostin and Anna Navarro were forced to leave mid-show after receiving what turned out to be a false positive coronavirus test. They quickly went off the rails. It was a false positive. So then Joy Behar and Sarah Haynes were left confused by the sudden exit and had to delay the interview with Vice President Kamala Harris, which ultimately took place via video feed from backstage. Whatever, it was all freaking staged. Give me a freaking break. Right? Hosen became emotional as she talked about her experience following the false positive test, telling her co-host that I was really uncomfortable having my results released to the public in the way that they were, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna sue the View now. For me, it was particularly triggering because not too long ago I delivered the eulogy to my in-law's funeral, so you can imagine how I felt thinking that I could possibly be COVID positive. Oh my gosh, it's all a show. All a freaking show. Anyways, let's move on. So Las Vegas makes a pitch to host the 2024 GOP convention. That'll be cool. I could definitely go to that one. I'll go to that one. Go to Vegas. No masks anywhere. Although we gotta wear masks this when we go in 2 weeks or 11 days. You getting excited, Drunk?
Chill.
Drunk Uncle's going.
I don't know what we're gonna do. So excited just to, you know, I just really do need to get away. I haven't had a real vacation in like 5 years, so
we're gonna have some fun in Vegas,
it's time
bro.
to get away.
I'm gonna go find you that hooker that you've never seen before.
Yeah.
You know.
We're not getting a hooker. I just want to see one in real life. He'd just be like, hey, that's definitely a hooker, right? And I'm like,
you gonna go up and talk to one?
And I'm good.
That's all you want to do? You just want to say, yep?
It's a weird thing that I've not really traveled much, and I'm stuck here in the South, so there's just certain things little things that seem normal to other people that we've really never seen.
Yeah. Who else is going to go?
I was fascinated to see a store on the side of the interstate. Or I was fascinated to see a McDonald's that looked like a barn.
Well, you're going to see a lot of interesting stuff in Vegas. Ooh, so do you like rat rods and stuff like that?
I think they're all right. I hate the name, though.
Oh. Well, there's this place I always love going. They have rat rods there. Um, we're gonna go check out.
I had an ongoing feud between a vape shop that was called Rat Rods. So every time you say that, it triggers me.
I gotcha.
Sorry.
Then there's this guy. There's a guy who has a show called Count's Customs, and he calls himself the Count. He used to do it like he was the male version of Elvira, right? And so he has his own shop, and he's got a bar called Vamps. I want to go check out his bar called Vamps. Definitely want to go do that. Somebody said they want to go skydiving, so I don't know. We might go skydiving. There's all kinds of shit. You don't know what a rat rod is? So a rat rod, Willow, is you take a car and you just put whatever the fuck kind of shit you can find to put on there. Like, shoot, I don't have anything in my thing anymore. You take like, I don't know. Like you use a wrench for the shifter gear, and here, let's see if we can. Let's try and see if we can do something here.
And Rat Rod is also a former piece of shit vape shop owner that sold to anybody that would have cash, selling to underage people and shit.
A rat rod is just basically whatever you make. You make your car out of whatever the heck you can find. Let me see if I can do this. See if I can add one on here. Here we go.
Yeah, no skydiving for me either.
What the heck? Oh wait, hold on. It's way over here. Okay, then let me do this. Hold on 1 second. I gotta do something. Let me turn this one off. So rat rods. These are pictures of rat rods right here. Cars like this.
Are they kind of just like Frankenstein vehicles?
Yeah, they're just Frankenstein vehicles.
You put together whatever.
Yeah, normally they're all rusty and they're just really cool stuff.
It fits at work type of thing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you very good pictures of these just because of the way I have to reset it like this. Like, that's a rat rod. It's just cool. It's just crazy. Just crazy stuff. That's what she said. Okay, so anyways, let's move on to our next one. Oh, I think we're going to go to Red Rock, you know, all kinds of places. Why is that still up there? I thought I took it down. What did I turn off? I don't know what I turned off. Oh, I turned off this. What the heck is going on? Oh, I know why. There we go. Is it going to come up? There we go. So, salmonella outbreak from unknown source spreads to 29 states. Be careful what you eat, folks, right now. An ongoing salmonella outbreak from an unknown food source has spread to 29 states, federal health officials warned. The outbreak has infected nearly 280 people and more than 24 have been hospitalized. I think that's more than people who've died from COVID, right? I don't know. Let's see. There's been no deaths associated with the fast-growing outbreak. Texas has the most reported illnesses, so if you're in Texas, be careful. Followed by Illinois, Virginia, Minnesota. So the Bringle family, you better watch out. Massachusetts. So salmonella. What are they finding it in though? Because multiple food items were present in the container.
Yeah.
Was found in a takeout condiment cup containing cilantro and lime. Cilantro and lime. Okay. So how do you get salmonella on cilantro or lime?
Well, didn't lettuce get contaminated with salmonella?
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
From, was it Chipotle?
Oh, maybe, huh?
Chipotle?
Oh,
I think it was salmonella.
Dang, we're at the end of the news already. Sweet.
But who puts cilantro and lemon into a to-go cup? This must be a specific restaurant.
It's probably Hispanic food. Hispanic food. All right, hold on. Let me do something here. Let me see if I can fix this. Transform, fit to screen. All right, now let's make it a little smaller. There we go. Now you can see what some of the rat rods look like. But
That motorcycle be cool.
right. Let's see. But rat rods are I don't know rat rods are cool. Rat rods are definitely cool. All right. Let's go here. The cartoon of the day. All great presidents have been tested by fire. Border crisis, Afghanistan pullout. He's just putting gasoline on there. See it? We'll get a couple of these. Green technology funded by Minnesota tax dollars. Oh, I thought I saw this one. Hi there. I'm an illegal immigrant and I need to see a doctor. It's an old veteran. Because they're saying the veterans are on the waiting list, right? That's why Minnesotans eat real food. What do you say? Wait, Minnesotans eat real food like White Castle? Well, I like White Castle though. I should shut the fuck up. All right, so let's see. What's the next one? This is I was trying to copy this. This is Tiny. So if you guys don't know, my buddy Tiny, I guess they caught the shooter, and I haven't even looked it up yet. So I don't know. I was shown.
Lucky for him.
Didn't I share you a picture like 3 weeks ago of who they thought the shooter was drunk?
Maybe.
So it says Olympia police arrested a man in connection with the shooting of a Proud Boy member at a transit station during clashes on September 4th. The man, a 36-year-old Olympia resident, was booked in Thurston County Jail Thursday on suspicion of first-degree assault. Only first degree. He shot a man, but it's only first-degree assault. Let's see. While armed with a deadly weapon, according...
Attempted manslaughter.
I know, right? You would think you'd get attempted manslaughter. A first-degree assault while armed with a deadly weapon. The Proud Boys, a far-right extremist group, and people allied with Antifa, a group against fascism, engaged each other at various locations in downtown Olympia. At around, we already read this. Let's see. The shooting resulted in Tiny, a regular Proud Boy organizer from Portland area, being shot in the foot. In the aftermath, residents complained about a lack of police response. But look, they don't even say who the guy's name is. Let's look at a different news. Why would they not say the guy's name? Let's look at the Seattle Times. Let's see if they say his name.
What? No. Go to Andy No. Andy knows. I know you don't like Andy No, but
no, it's not that I don't like Andy No. I just
I know.
I got mad because he shared my stuff and didn't just give me a recognition.
But YouTube community, or where they do those posts where it ends up as text in YouTube. He had a thing where he posted his picture and his name.
Okay.
That's probably good for that kid that he got picked up before something else, Like I said, y'all kind of knew.
Let's just see if I can find Andy Knows. People. There we go. Mr. Andy No. Breaking news. They arrested a suspect. Here we go. Benjamin Anthony Benjamin Anthony Varalea, whatever his name is. Let's copy this. Let's look up this guy.
He has a picture of his face somewhere too.
Let's see. Let's go to images. That doesn't look like the guy I was given. Or does it?
The one.
Oh, he must have shaved his head.
The one that Andy posted was the one where he's looking at the camera all weird. It looks like he has like spiky hair.
Sorry, my internet's slow up here, guys. It's gonna take us a second. Cause I saw a video. If this is the same person, he was talking about Nope, it's not on that one. Maybe it's on a different Andy No post. But it might be the same guy. He has his haircut now. But yeah, we knew about this a long time ago. Because if this is a person, oh, there it is, right there. That's him with spiky hair. That might be him.
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
the one. Yeah, Andy posted.
I wonder how they caught him. Well, I kind of know. This guy, if it's the same guy as before that we were talking about, he posted a video saying, I hear that they're coming after me and stuff like that. So he basically gave himself up and got himself in trouble. What did you post, Willow? Hold on. Benjamin. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Willow. Yeah.
Hey, Valerie.
2 bullets hit the post in line with Tiny's chest level. Should be attempted murder. Right, Trade? I mean, I don't know what's going on with this world, folks. I don't know. Yeah, he's a 36-year-old loser, Angela. Of course he is. Oh, man. So, you got anything for us, Drunk? Because my pain pills have been kicking in for a while, and I'm just like, whoa.
Let's see. I think everything may have been covered. Went over R. Kelly.
Yeah.
We've already talked about, the Haitians that are, they're not actually from Haiti. They've had,
No, we didn't talk about that.
refugee status in other countries, mostly in like Brazil, for
Really?
like the past 10 years.
Uh-huh.
And I'm surprised Ben hadn't reported on that, because I've seen video footage of like their passports or any documentation that says that they had refugee status in another country. They're dumping them before they get to the border. So it looks like a lot of these Haitians they're Haitians, but they haven't lived in Haiti for like 10 years.
Okay. I know what I wanted to talk about, but just remind me in a minute.
That might be about it. You went over the view. Yeah, I think that might be it.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to look at everything to see. Oh, so Ben sent me this. Okay. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys this. This is... let me see how I can figure out how to put it on the screen. I think I'll do it this way. Give me 1 second. Because I got an email. See, mail all messages. That's not what I want. What is this going to be called? I got to figure out what this is called real quick, guys, and then I'll show this email that I got. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry to do this to you. It's not showing up for some reason. I don't want to show you all inboxes. It's on its own separate level thing.
You got to clean that up. How many of those do you actually use?
It's not something you can clean up, Drunk. It's just all the stuff that's going on in the back. Like Zoom, these are all it takes it all up. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
Right? Let's see. Let me try and do it.
What was the name of that song? I mean, who done that song? Ooh, girl, that's just the way it is.
I don't even know that song. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's right here.
It's an R&B song, I do believe.
Okay, so Ben sent this to us. Whoops. I guess I probably shouldn't. There we go. All right, so let me make this fit the screen so we can read it all. And I'll read it to you guys. I got this email today, and I don't know if you guys can tell me. Well, Drunk, you can tell me. So it says, Pastor Anthony, Attorney Wilson, ladies and gentlemen of the California law enforcement fellow patriots, this is an extremely high chance that Josh Fulfer, aka Oreo Express, is a federal informer. Mr. Former has been closely associated with Eddie Block, right, whom Fulfer used to be a friend with, And Fulfer is the likely reason people knew that fired Fresno police officer Rick Fitzgerald was closely associated with Block, who was also at the 1/6/2022 protest. I don't know there was a 2022 protest. That I was there already. I guess somebody came back in time, right?
Flux capacitor.
Huh?
Somebody figured it out.
I know,
The
right?
flux capacitor.
So it says Fulfer met Block and Fitzgerald in the parking lot behind the Tower Theater protest area and walked with them to the protest that Officer Fitzgerald was found at live streaming the entire way. I'm gonna have to watch the video because I don't remember. Well, look, hold on, wait.
Live streaming.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think Josh was there with us. I mean, Josh was there at the event, but he wasn't. The heck is this? September 4th, 2021. Why is it taking me that video? Anyways, I don't think Josh was in the I know Josh was at the event, right? But I don't think Josh met us in the parking lot. I don't remember Josh meeting me in the parking lot, to be honest with you. Right? It says
Who knows it? Did you say hey to him in a parking lot while you were standing next to Fitzgerald?
yeah, no, because I remember that. I don't remember all of that day, but I remember showing up, and because I was meeting Rick and somebody else there, and we met in the parking lot, and I was like, "Hey, Rick, you're not gonna mask up and cover up your tattoos?" And he's like, "No, I'll be fine." And it was actually his tattoos is how people figured out who he was. But it says Fulfer met Block and Fitzgerald in a parking lot behind the Tower Theater protest area. I don't remember Josh. I remember Josh being there, but I don't remember him being. I gotta go back and watch my video. But anyway, so tell me if they're trying to say I'm an FBI informant or something. Because they're trying to say Josh is. So are they trying to say we both are? Because I don't think Josh is the FBI informant either. I mean, I don't like Josh anymore, you know. But I mean, he's not. I don't. From what I know, he's not a fucking FBI informant. I don't even know where they're getting this from.
So who's do we know the source of who was this sent to?
I don't know who was sent. It was forwarded to me. It's from somebody called No More Informants. It was sent to me from by Ben. He sent it to me and Josh.
Who was it sent to originally?
I don't know.
You don't know that? Okay.
It says, thus, everybody knows that Fulfer was expecting the arrival of Block. Well, number one, Josh and I don't say, "Hey, are you going to be there?" We've never done that. So he didn't know I was coming there. And Fulfer, and that they arrived together. So we didn't arrive together. So I don't know where they're getting that information from. And they were present at the scene. Yes, Josh was there, and I was there, and Fitzgerald was there. Fulfer then followed them around, filming them as Block got into some sort of confrontation with leftist protesters on the corner. So far, they're not talking bad about me, I don't think. It says Fulfer has deleted the content of his YouTube channel he was live streaming of back when Fitzgerald was filming arriving at the Tower Theater protest himself. However, nothing can be deleted completely and is pretty easily found if you have the resources available. So they got a link here. Fulfer was a very long history of recording and trying to get people to do violence, but never gets arrested, just other people do. Fitzgerald was fired. Yeah, we know he was fired. If Fulfer is inciting violence or any type of criminal acts for the feds, this could be an entrapment issue. Don't let Fulfer document you doing bad things to be safe. Better yet, don't do bad things. The feds play ball with scumbags and let them walk. They don't punish the top, and they don't punish their informants that cause everyone else a world of pain. Tell your friends if you're a person connected to Proud Boys who may find themselves prosecuted, and Fulfer's videos introduces evidence by the federal prosecutors. Oh, you know, they're listening to Chad Loader. Okay, if you feel compelled to post not mentally ill on your own Twitter, Josh uses Cash App, so they're only going after Josh. I don't think they're trying to say I'm a informant, are they? That's what I'm trying to ask you guys. But even I don't think Josh. I don't get along with Josh anymore. But I don't think he's an informant.
They're focusing a lot on this one situation that you just happen to be a part of. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
Because I mean,
There was something that you said towards the end that made me.
Let me move it up so you can read it.
I thought Chad Loader, or I think maybe it was Chad Loader.
Yeah, they
So
share a
they're
link
getting
by Chad
info
Loader.
from Loader,
Yeah, apparently.
or this is Loader,
Yeah.
but he's Chad Loader's not with us by any means, right?
No, Chad Loader's a freaking liberal that all he does is dox freaking conservatives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So why would he want to dox one of his own?
Yeah.
Number one. And then shit, there was something else I was going to say. I don't think it was extremely important, but I think it may have been was going to be funny. Damn it!
It happens.
I hate when.
But yeah, I just like, you know what, like I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. Me and Josh don't get along anymore. But I'm not gonna say he's a federal informant. I know Josh. He wouldn't be a federal informant. And why would he? He's done nothing wrong ever to be in trouble with the feds. So.
Oh, what I was going to say, federal informant. I've seen people call WYSIWYG a federal informant, and or undercover Antifa and his things before.
I think it's kind of like remember I told you guys. So me and Taiho, we were in Berkeley, and some guy just walks up, points at Taiho, and says, "Oh yeah, that's Ty right there. He's a child molester." And then the whole group just started chanting, "Child molester, kill him!" Right? Ty is not a child molester. They just make shit up in order to go, get people on you, because it's mob mentality, right? You could say, hey, that guy said fucking Big Bird's an asshole, and everybody would say, hey, yeah, he hates Big Bird. I don't know. I was just curious, what does it have to do with he hangs out with Block. Yeah, me and Josh used to hang out a lot. We used to be poker friends. We used to go and do stuff a lot, Oh, it does mention Ben in the last paragraph? Oh yeah, it says, one thing is certainly true, 3%er Fulfer, he's not a 3%er, described by his friend Ben Bergquam, isn't above exploiting the misery of poor Officer Fitzgerald to sell merch and promote himself.
He said what?
He says he's using the cop to sell merchandise. I don't see anything that shows. Let's see. Him trying to sell merch.
If I understood what you just said, that's kind of funny considering what they were saying about you when they were leaving the scene after you went and helped Will.
Why?
Remember, because they were saying that you don't have anything to do with that channel or anything like that. And now,
oh yeah,
the creator of that channel saying that. I think that's karma's a bitch, dude, motherfucker.
Josh, yeah.
Whether you are or you aren't, karma's a bitch.
Hold on, let's let me go here real quick. I'll show you guys one more thing.
I'm trying to speak out of line.
No, you're not speaking out of line at all. Let's see. Let's see. Let me do something here. Hold on. Excuse me. I make noise sometimes when I'm doing shit. Okay. Let's see. Behind the scenes. I think that's what the video is called. I'll show you guys. It's just you can see all of us together. Let's see. It was a video I made for him. And
it's 11/11. Make a wish. I wish I had some dabs. Oh, there they are.
Oh, here we go, right here. Well, I'll show you guys this video. Hold on. What's going on, Will? You don't look so... Hold on. So, you guys know my voice. So, let's see. Can I do some full enlarge?
Can't talk normal. I don't think I've talked normal in a year.
Well, how much is this part?
What's going on, Will? You don't look so happy. So, you hear Oreo Express in the background. Will's hungry.
I need some food. Ben doesn't
they
care.
don't give
Ben doesn't care?
because they know they're gonna.
He's like that all the time.
Unbelievable.
Unless it's something Ben wants to do, you know, and food's not included. You can hang out.
I noticed that. Ben's always got to drive. He's always got to drive.
And his driving is already terrible. So it is what it is.
This was us in Chicago.
What? No, just general back.
Ben needs to start providing his riders with Dramamine.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Thank you for finding a parking spot so close to our thing yesterday. It was right across the street, actually.
Ty, are you kissing Bud again?
Thanks, Ty.
Just being a good driver.
At your disposal, sir.
That's all of it.
Does anybody see a price? Because I am not
Calm down,
pulling
sugar.
into another parking garage and paying $56.
I think they did split up PW. Hey, I don't Ben, know for sure. Ben, how much did you pay for parking yesterday?
$56.
Well, we were on location. Thank you very much, Ben.
You hear that front line?
Got closer.
So yeah, we don't all work
Hey,
together.
Had I
would've been
known,
hobbling.
we would not have parked there.
But we couldn't have got closer. Thank
We
you.
could not have gotten closer, that's for sure.
It
unless,
didn't help on the way back.
unless we legally parked.
It was a bit of a subterfuge parking.
It's funny how people say I don't work with them and stuff.
They
But,
essentially mugged you, Ben. You know,
right?
They electronic.
I'm just saying. Just type in Eddie Block Frontline America and you'll see how many videos that I'm in for Ben. What happened is I think a whole bunch of people got jealous because they got me in with Ben, and the next thing you know, I was doing just as many videos for Ben on his channel as Ben was. Like, I got my own following. That's why I'm here now. Some people just, I don't know.
Indigo, what happened?
What did Indigo say? What did I miss?
I think she may have.
She delete somebody or something?
Yeah, Tom somebody else.
Maybe they were bad. Maybe they were naughty.
I was looking. I didn't see anything. I always try to check that before I ask, especially to somebody that's regular.
Yeah. Who knows? It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Anyways, folks, I just wanted to do that last. Just check in on you guys, ask you. But my medicine is definitely kicking in, and I'm feeling good. And I got to feed these dogs and eat dinner. So, I don't know. What do you think, Drunk? You found Ben because of me? Right on, Sheepdog. Ben's a good dude. Ben's a totally good dude.
Thing?
Yeah, you got anything you got to do?
This, over here and over there and maybe. Meow.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what we haven't done in a while?
I will put you through that fucking wall!
I haven't done that one in a while. So anyways, guys, just thank you for being here tonight.
China. Don't trust China.
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
Yeah. Oh, no, I love Ben. Ben Berklom is awesome. Ben and I are good buddies. I love Ben. Ben treats everybody with respect. So, no. Now, some of the other people that we've mentioned tonight have no problem talking bad about other people. But Ben doesn't say bad things about anybody except for, like, Nancy Pelosi and people like her. So, anyways, guys, we thank you for being here. So, hope you're glad we're back. I'm glad I'm back. Are you glad we're back, Drunk?
Yes, sir.
How do you guys like the new format to where I don't read it through Fox News? Is that okay how I do it, reading it like that? Hope you like it better because we're just on lower bandwidth now and we can't do all the crazy stuff we did before. But we're getting there. We'll be there. All right, guys. Have a good night and thank you for being here. We love ya.